Today we're talking about the Capital One 360 checking account, what you need to know if you choose to open up a checking account with them, some of the pros and the cons of a checking account, as well as at the end talk about who this checking account might actually be right for, or if there's a better option for you. Let's talk about that. First thing you need to understand is that the Capital One checking account is one that's backed by the Capital One brand, which has been around for 27 years and has $425 billion in assets, which means that they are a very well-established bank that is not going anywhere anytime soon. And for that reason, you can trust that you banking with them is something you'll be able to do for the long haul if you choose to. Also, you need to know one of my favorite things is that this checking account is a no-fee checking account, which means there's no fees for opening the checking account, for keeping it open, or for just using the checking account. That's something that is not the case with a lot of the big banks out there, and it's just something that you're gonna have that perk when it comes to this checking account, but maybe not some of the other big banks that are out there right now. If you're looking for a checking account that has multiple options when it comes to fee-free ATMs, well, this one has 70,000 fee-free ATMs, which is going to enable you to go many different locations and be able to access your money and get some of that money out of that ATM. So if that's of interest to you, that's a big perk. As mentioned before, this is a very well-established bank, which also can sometimes lead to an older way of thinking or maybe an older way of doing things. And that could mean that the online experience could be less than something of a new startup bank. However, with the Capital One 360 checking account, it's actually one that the experience through their mobile app is actually a very clean and innovative app that you're able to utilize to be able to do things like direct deposit simply by taking a picture of that and depositing that money into your account without actually ever needing to go into a bank. It's also something that you're able to set up notifications so that you're able to keep track of all of the times when you've spent money or how much money is in your account. All of these kinds of things, you're able to set up very specific notifications for what you want to get notified about. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get notified for all my future videos. And we're moving on to our next point. It's also something that with this checking account, you can actually lock your debit card. And so if you unfortunately had lost your debit card, you're able to go ahead and hit that lock button on there. And then simply by doing so, no one's able to access your funds from your checking account if they were to find your card and want to utilize it for themselves. Now further, some account benefits that come with a lot of checking accounts, but it's worth noting that it does come with the Capital One checking account as well. So you can bank securely through FDIC insured banking as well as fraud coverage on this checking account. You're also gonna have overdraft options. You're gonna be able to get paid up to 2 days early if you set up direct deposit with them, and you can get help in person from one of their branches. You can add cash in store at any CVS location, and you can also easily move money through Zelle. Now, when it comes to the overdraft options, they do give you 3 different main options. First is auto decline, which means they're generally going to decline transactions that cause overdrafts on your account. Also free transfer, which means you can automatically transfer funds from your savings or money market account to cover a transaction. And then also no fee overdraft, which means no fee on approved transactions that put your balance below $0. Those are a couple ways that you're able to protect your account and utilize their overdraft options that they have. If you'd like to utilize Zelle, that's just when you're transferring money from one checking account to a checking account with a different institution, let's say Bank of America. As long as your Bank of America checking account has Zelle set up, then you're able to transfer money easily from one to the other. So who is this checking account right for? It really comes down to 3 things. One is, are you looking for a checking account that is going to have a very solid base because it has billions of dollars in assets behind it? Well, then this is going to be the right checking account for you. That's going to have that security of being a big bank. Also, if you're looking for a checking account that has an easy to use, up to date, not made in 2000 app on your phone to be able to keep track of all of your transactions, have any sort of notifications come up, this would be a good fit for you as well. Now, it wouldn't be a good fit for you if you're looking for having an actual physical location near you. Capital One does not have as many physical locations as some of the other big banks, and so they may not have a physical location near you, and so that may be a drawback of this checking account. Now, if you're looking for one that has a location near you as well as has a debit card that actually gives you cash back, in this video I talk about the Discover checking account and some of the perks of that checking account as compared to others. Thank you so much for watching this video. This has been Zach helping you with your finances, and I'll see you over here.